When a Kabbalist begins to perceive the upper world, he enters a different dimension. The entire world is revealed before him. It's something that doesn't exist in this world. He perceives an entirely different picture. Forces that bring our world into action, and souls that are not attached to bodies. Past, present, and future stand before him in the present. He experiences all this. He lives fulfilled with the eternal, perfect sensation. He feels that he encompasses the whole of the universe. This deep emotional experience is impossible to express through words. In the books of the Kabbalists, they only advise us on how to attain such an impression, such a sensation, and the discovery of this reality. It's difficult for a Kabbalist to convey to us what he feels, what he faces, what's being revealed before him, what the concealed world is. Of all the means that we have in our world to express an idea or to give a picture and to convey it to people who don't experience spirituality, there's only one medium that somehow expresses the impressions and delight of a man before whom the upper world reveals itself. Sound. This is why Kabbalists, in addition to writing articles and very difficult material, also write songs and melodies. It's one more way to express the sensations of a Kabbalist in a more concise and direct way, from heart to heart, through sounds, without words, so that these sounds would enter our heart and change us in some way, somehow tuning us into perceiving the upper world. There's a soul in each one of us. The soul of a Kabbalist resembles a musical instrument that already plays properly and feels properly, similar to King David's violin or harp. This is the inner key of a Kabbalist soul, inside which he feels reality in a certain way and can express it through sounds. That's why King David was able to write a book of Psalms for us that's fully composed of the impressions of the upper world. We have an enormous gift from the last great Kabbalist of our generation, Rav Yehuda Halevi Ashlag, Bala Salam. By listening to these melodies, we come closer to the true sensation of the upper reality, spirituality. By listening to them, one gradually draws closer, and as though they're entering the upper world. However, for every person, regardless of how much he knows and how long he or she has been studying Kabbalah, the sounds are the shortest, most direct, and the simplest means for experiencing something from the spiritual. In the upper world, a Kabbalist feels states that are better or worse, negative and positive forces. He exists between them, governs them while they govern him. It's really similar to what we feel in this world. A Kabbalist expresses all these states through melodies. This is why there are seemingly sad melodies and there are more joyful ones. But in reality, this is how we hear them. A Kabbalist who listens to this melody and senses the pictures that it awakens feels only excitement. These sounds may seem sorrowful. A melody may be sad, but in reality, it's not. It's full of excitement, and it sounds sad only to our ear. It sounds to us as if a person who wrote it lacks something. And that's so because in our world we use letters, notes, lacks of fulfillment, kalim, and not the light that fills them. We feel only the kalim and not the lights. Nevertheless, when one listens to this music, he slowly approaches the state in which these kalim are being filled with the light. And he will then feel the same inner experience that a Kabbalist feels. I wish that all of you would become worthy of feeling those vast spaces. The sensations of the entire upper world, the Creator, the upper light that fills the soul, our collective Kli. Baal Salam thought about us. He wanted us to come closer to this state, which is why he left us his melodies. Let's listen to them and reflect on these melodies as being the means for entering the upper world.